Every second counts when icy rescues are involved. WMDT's Andrea Duran spoke with officials, including those involved in late January's water rescue of hunters stranded on icy waters, to learn more about boater safety in the winter.
Sergeant John Buchanan and Officer Christian Helwig were the Natural Resource Police pilots providing the searchlight needed during last month's rescue of waterfowl hunters stranded on the ice. They say that especially in the winter, planning for worst-case scenarios and triple-checking equipment could mean the difference between life and death.
If people are looking to go out in a boat in the wintertime, they need to take into consideration all the environmental factors. You got to look at what happens if, what's the what if.
If you're going to go out in conditions like that, go over every single safety item in your boat.
The U.S. Coast Guard was not involved in last month's rescue, but officials still stress the need of understanding the risks when there's inclement weather. U.S. Coast Guard Senior Chief William Woodruff says having a life jacket on, a radio installed, and a backup radio could be the difference between a bad and a worse situation. He also says ice is unpredictable.
Because there's no way to tell until you're out there how thick the ice is, how big ice flows are. Just assuming just because there's open water now doesn't mean it's going to be like that when there's ice around.
He also says that people underestimate how fast hypothermia can set in, taking only a couple minutes if someone goes overboard, and that ice makes responding to an emergency slower and harder for first responders, putting them at risk as well. Andrea Duran, WMDT, because local matters.
Though Senior Chief Woodruff acknowledged that some rely on the waterways for their livelihoods, he says he would expect expert watermen to weigh the risks carefully. As for recreational boaters, all three officers recommend they do not go out in icy conditions.